We are living in a world of invisible glass doors. Let's talk for a few minutes about the movie Joker. I know I'm a little bit late with this video, but I've been traveling around the country for the past few weeks giving speeches and hugging people. But there's one thing that I wanted to say about this film. There has been so much analysis and different reviews and people saying different things even before the film came out. And some of the most heated have come from people that haven't even seen the movie or didn't see the movie, but that had strong opinions about the idea of the movie. There's so much that could be said, but there's really one thing that I want to say about this film. To me, the essence of the movie Joker is the scene after Arthur's mother has had a stroke and she's in the hospital, and Arthur is sitting outside the hospital and he's smoking a cigarette, and the two policemen come and ask him more questions outside the hospital. And Arthur essentially is like, I'm done with this. After I've answered a few of the questions, I'm leaving. And he gets up, I think he puts his cigarette out, and he goes to walk in the hospital, and he's walking through the open doorway, and all of a sudden he crashes into the glass. And he's essentially not realized that there was a sliding glass door there that was one of those automatic triggered doors, so it has no handles. And so he walks into it, and as soon as he walks into it, he's trying to make this really cool, in control, tough guy exit from these police officers, and then immediately crashes into this glass. It is a feeling of I can't imagine the emotion of it, like the loss of control, the embarrassment, the fear, the pain, the unexpectedness, the lack of control of that moment. And then he steps back and tries to move around to get the door to open, and it won't open. It didn't open for him. Why did it not open for me? Why is this door closed? Why did the sensor not work? And that's when the police officers say, "You moron, this is the exit. This isn't the entrance. You're doing it wrong. You're a fool." And in that moment where he was trying to be in control of his life, trying to control his destiny, he ends up out of control, in pain, feeling foolish, and feeling embarrassed. And not only did this exit, this door, not open for him, not work for him the way that he expected, but he was totally doing it wrong, and he didn't even realize it until he had gone through this pain and embarrassment. To me, those few moments in the film are an image of the essence of the whole film. There are other moments that are essences of the film, but they're very graphic, many of them, very violent, very intense. This is this sort of subtle little message and moment that expresses everything that, to me, this film is about. We could talk about the Joker movie, and you could have discussions about mental illness, and there's lots to talk about there. You could have political discussions, and even though the character says he's not political, there's a lot of politics and political things of the moment that are discussion points about this film. There's a lot you could say from a lot of different angles. But to me, the subtleness of that moment is what struck me the most. The idea that every day you and I are surrounded by people that are walking into those glass doors, that are trying to go where they intend to go, that want in their hearts to have beautiful lives and for their lives to tell beautiful stories. But they continually find themselves running in to glass that they didn't see, that they didn't know was there. And they are frustrated and angry that the door that seems to open for everyone else doesn't open for them. And whether that's on the topic of mental illness or whether it's on any other topic that you could express, people that are experiencing loneliness, depression, addiction, loss, issues with their health, their physical health, issues with their finances, issues finding community, struggling with relationships and family issues with their parents, with their brothers and sisters. I mean, you could go down the list of things that people in their life every day are walking into that door and feeling like, this should open for me. Why is it not opening for me? What am I doing wrong? And then in that moment of pain, there are people standing right next to them saying, you dummy, what's the matter with you? Don't you know anything about life and how to live life? That hurts me to think about that and to talk about it. And to know in my mind that every day in all the spaces that I go to, I'm surrounded by people living in those emotional and mental states. If I walked out of Joker with any feeling, just personally, just for myself, it was that sense, that greater desire to just want to be kind, to give people the benefit of the doubt, to believe in their hearts even when my instinct is to judge them, to show compassion and kindness when my desire and my ego is to show my superiority, and to believe in a deeper way that people, many of the people that you feel and watch like floundering in their life and failing in their life, that so many of them are doing the best they can. And what they need is not my judgment, it's my care and my love and my mercy and grace and my help in whatever way that I can help. And so whether or not you walked away from Joker with some clear sense of, well, this is what we need more of in the world, these are the changes we need to make as a society, as a culture, there's a lot to discuss about that, and there's a lot of places you can discuss it and read analysis of that. But for me today, just that message of, when you see somebody walk into the glass door, be kind and help them find their way and let them know that they're not alone, that they're not by themselves, that there are people in the world that care about them, that there is a home for everyone in the world, that all of us belong here and all of us are part of it. And I'd love to see that world. I think you would too. And I think all of us can have a part in making it happen. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being a hero in the world in whatever way you can today.